And welcome back, Gamer Nation. SKS here with another episode of House MD. I know you wanted to see this, so I thought I would give you more. God, there's Dr. Cuddy. I would give her more of everything I've got, and then some. But some of you don't know who everybody is. So before we continue, I thought I would take a minute to go through the options and show you the cast of this show. As everybody knows, we have Dr. Gregory House, the cranky, sarcastic head of the diagnostics department. House is also the hospital's most brilliant doctor, and Cuddy relies on him to solve their most baffling medical mysteries. I almost went back to college while I watched this show because I wanted to do pre-med. That's how much of an influence this show had on me. Now, sticking with, the order of things, we have Dr. Cuddy, DR.LISA Cuddy, the authoritarian dean of medicine. Cuddy, stoic, veneer, bellies, a soft emotional core. House takes advantage of her caring nature, manipulating her for his own purposes. His own purposes are getting his dick wet. God, she was so hot, though. But anyway, moving on. Dr. James Wilson. Wilson is the affable head of the oncology department. Despite House's occasional exploitations of his kind-hearted nature, he remains House's best and only friend. Guy played a really good part on the show. He just, he showed up and did what he was supposed to, and he held the part perfectly. Now, the original trio were these three characters here, and then they went on later and added a couple more, but let's take out DR.ERIC Foreman, or as I like to call Omar Epps. A neurology specialist, Foreman is a former juvenile delinquent. Because of his medical talent and his trouble with maintaining personal relationships, he's often compared to House. But he can never be compared to House. Why? Because he's black. Alright, let's look at Dr. Robert Chase here, aka PewDiePie. Chase is a charming yet emotionally damaged doctor. Despite his early undistinguished career, House recognized his innate talent and brought him onto the team. Aww. Then we have Dr. Allison Cameron, an observant, compassionate specialist in immunology and internal medicine. Cameron helps House's team diagnose their patients, even when she's not directly involved with a case. Later on in the series, they seem to take her from a lead role in the cast and move her downstairs, and I'm doing air quotes when I say that, due to the fact that I guess she was doing other shows or trying to get into movies. I don't really know if she has or did. I've not noticed, but I don't go out and watch a lot of movies. Now later on they tried to flare it up. They went out and got a cheap monk. They got DR.CHRIS Taub. A former plastic surgeon with a cocky attitude, Taub is competitive and stubborn, and quicker to stand up to the house than the other team members. Guy played a good part. He just wasn't up there. Now, one of the people they did leave off this cast is the guy off Harold and Kumar. He was the one who was also, I want to say it was Kumar. He was the one who was also an advisor to Obama. And then we had to add a sex icon to this, so we got Dr. Remy Hadley, who is called 13. Afflicted with Huntington's disease, her difficulty in coping explains her zeal for reckless behavior. Her independence is also invaluable in keeping House's ego in check. Yeah, they kind of fooled around too, but if you hire a whore, you might as well expect that to happen. But anyway, let's get back to the game. I'm really hoping that, yes, we're right here, everything has come over. So let's continue our globetrotting episode and see if we could save this guy. And see what awesome issues that we're going to run into next. It's a black woman. Oh. Uh-oh. What? Are you Gwen Walton, producer of Globetrotting? Because I wrote this screenplay and you've got to read it. Is Henry okay? We think Henry has penicillium marnifel fee, which sounds like cotton candy, but not, which he likely contracted at some third world germ factory like Malaysia or Detroit. That is a good one. That can't be right. He can't have anything like that. Obviously, because you're not a doctor, bitch. Do we get to play a minigame where I can smack her? Select the right topic. Exotic pets, bad smell, diagnosis. Well, she just said that's not right, so we'll try this one. Why are you so certain it isn't Penicillium marniferi? Did you get one of those online PhDs? I just know Henry. He's probably just got the flu. I like how she looks really kind of thin over here, but this picture, they're just like boobs. Alright, try a follow-up question. Exotic diseases, working hours, dental work. Exotic diseases. Some exotic disease could be ravaging Henry's body at this very moment. Isn't that cool? Or, I mean, aren't you worried? He's had all sorts of exotic diseases before, but this time, trust me, it's nothing like that. Okay, so she knows everything. Press the subject a little further. Diarrhea, secret, sex. As much as I'd love to click on diarrhea, I believe sex is the right answer because you know they're banging. When was Henry's last sexual encounter? And was it more like on Golden Pond or Cocoon? How is that relevant? Oh, that wasn't it. Let's ask secret. Is there something you're not telling me? Something sexy? Look, I want Henry released from this hospital immediately. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm late for an appointment. If you're late, why are you here reading a newspaper? An occupational question would help. Work conditions, office organization, keeping occupied. Work conditions. Does Henry work around any respiratory irritants, like silicone? What I mean is, are your breasts real? I'm telling you, I'm sure it's not a respiratory problem. Damn. Mood, salary, vaccination. No, I wanted to click. Oh, shit. What's Henry's salary? You don't have to give me a figure. Just let me know if he makes more than 2 Hallie Mandels. That's none of your business. Yeah, I knew that was the wrong one, but I hit the wrong button. Before Henry went to Malaysia, why wasn't he vaccinated for common diseases like malaria or typhoid? Is he one of those guys who gets off on puking? There's guys that do that, gamers? I have to think about that. That just sounds terrible. Henry's got a strong immune system. That's not a vaccination. Stunts, Malaysia, special effects. Let's do Malaysia. Where were you when Henry was in Malaysia? Please tell me you were moonlighting at a strip club. Oh my god! He is just reckless. Does not give a shit. I was here in the Globetrotting production offices going over the show's budget. I thought we were in the hospital still. How was she here? Did we just teleport somehow? And then you went to the strip club? Uh-oh. I'm sorry. I do have an appointment. Oh, wow. See, we're at the hospital. House, we've been looking all over you. Did they come here to the Globetrotting offices too? Or are we still at the hospital? I don't know. This writing doesn't make sense. I'm not even an English teacher, but I read papers and know that there's something wrong with this. And I've been looking all over for you. Well, no, I haven't, but I'm big on one-upsmanship. Foreman, 13. This is Gwen. She's Henry's producer. Nice to meet you. As I've said repeatedly, I really must be going. Good luck with your appointment. Well, that was some interesting dialogue. Appointment. Look at that face. Look at 13's like, yes, 13, good point. What appointment is she talking about? Follow Gwen and find out the answer to that. Now we're going to go like CSI on this shit. This is exciting. And look at this guy, he's so happy. So there I was, cough, cough, in the Amazon, trying to make my way across a rope bridge. And then all these guys come out with swords, and this blonde and this little kid were there. Oh, shit, that's not me. That's Indiana Jones. Ha, ha, ha. Directly below me, a family of hungry crocodile... You know, I was making a joke. And this game has just went there. Look at House. He looks like he's trying to fart, but he just can't get it out. He's like, there we go. Directly below me, a family of hungry crocodiles snapping at my ankles, and then the rope bridge starts to snap. Oh, I know what happened next. Then Santa Claus took you to the magical kingdom of ice cream and you feasted on rainbows. Wow. Yeah, that was a good episode. House, this guy's a legend. If by legend you mean big fat liar, then I agree. Let me tell you something, young man. His BP is climbing. Look at this dramatic, like, I've got him. There's no sound effect that showed what just happened. I am totally lost at what's next. I mean, it just... You okay? My chest! Oh. Well, it's not Penicillium marnifae, because that doesn't make you look like anchovy pizza. That's disgusting. you put apple cider... Taub just walks in. Look, this guy's over here still dying, and Taub's like, I was just going to say that. Lab results from the lung biopsy are negative. We just removed a bunch of shit out of his lung that was there, but, you know, that didn't matter because it's negative. We'll be back after a word from our sponsor. There's something he's not telling us. Go to his house. See what you can find. Toxins, clues, at the rock he used to kill Abel. That's a Bible joke for you people out there. Oh, do we... So this is Henry Richter's house. Impressive. Oh, we send the black guy to break into the house. I see what this game is trying to do. I see exactly. Yeah, just one more reason for Chase to idolize this guy. So why didn't they send Chase? That's a sex mask. Come on. When you were a kid, wasn't there anyone on TV you admired? Sure, and then I grew up. Now can we just look around and get out of here? Items found. Locate 18 clues in Henry's house that may lead to the diagnosis for his condition. Pan left and right and search the area with a cursor. The color of the cursor indicates proximity to clues. Green, close to a clue. Red, not so close. So we just need to pick up everything. A photo. What is this? A pizza box? So yeah, we're just taking this guy's shit. Okay, a random spray bottle is somehow going to be a clue. Another photo. Another photo. We're just stealing shit out of this guy's house. The coffee pot is obviously not a clue. Is that brandy? A moldy sandwich? Well, yeah, that's been sitting there for a while. Oh, we got some wine. Yep, take that shit. Oh, we got some pills. Oh, we're going to test his boots for bullshit. Oh, we're going to take a house plant. Please tell me this. Yes, the fish is a clue. I love it. What? Collect samples of the mounted fish. Really? Why didn't we take the whole damn thing? Oh, what's this? Another photo. The bear head. So we're going to find out where all this shit comes from. We're going to find out he's a big liar. Just watch, gamers. What am I missing? A feather duster. Oh, his fedora. Fucking copycat. Please tell me there's a guitar or something in here I need to get. What? Paint chips. Oh, there's shit in his house that... What? If this is caused by his house, if this house is as old as Henry is, these paint chips could contain heavy metals. Oh, not that kind of heavy metal. Arrange these photos to create a bigger image. Drag the photos to the correct location using the mouse. Click on the corners of the photos or double click to rotate them. Hey, this is going to be a temple. I've played this game before. Just what is that a photo of? It looks like a studio. Taub? You're kidding me. This isn't Malaysia Temple at all. It's a soundstage here in New Jersey. I knew it. Chase is going to be so pissed off. No, you didn't. Okay, fine, I didn't. But see, this is why we don't have any heroes. There's an address on the back of this photo. Okay, we put 4 separate photos together and there's just an address on there. Take this stuff back to house. I'll have to catch up with 13. You have to do something. My stomach is killing me. Okay, you've had too much sex. Yeah, but with these liberal juries these days, your stomach will probably get off with a light slap on the wrist. I think there's something inside of me. There was last night, but not right now. Like a gremlin. What the fuck? Oh, I wished you all could have seen my face right now. If I was a doctor and somebody legitimately looked at me and said, I think there's a gremlin in my belly, I would falcon punch the fuck out of her belly just to make her feel better. Just, whoa! It's like I'm not in control of my own body. Yeah, that's what happens when you're a stripper. Well, to be fair, there's not much of a body to be control of. Okay, Skeletor, let's check you out. Oh, okay. Select an area to examine. Let's check her face. Oh my, well, that's scary as shit. She goes from, oh, I'm okay, to, rah! Oh my lord. Her teeth are yellow. Okay, so she has dry skin. What do we do? Oh, it's a light. So we're looking at her ears. Looks like there's infection. Excess earwax. Let's look up her nose. Maybe we'll see the gremlin. Tooth decay. I bet she does meth. Let's see her recent diet. Do you eat normally? Are you on a diet? You look like you're in an all-heroin diet. Well, I watch my weight, but I think I eat very healthy. That face. Let's see what we can find up here. Brittle hair. Iron deficiency. Sounds like something a doctor. Do you have an iron deficiency? You're the doctor. Shouldn't you know that? No. Hair products. What do you put in your hair? Because it's thinner than a promise. Thin, but I use conditioner every morning. Whoa, well, there we go. Let's get away from your face because it's starting to freak me out now. Let's check your legs. She has hairier legs than I think most men do. Oh my lord, this is like all touchy. Come on now. Soft, downy hair. Okay. Oh, that's what I am talking about. She's got stomach cramps. I had to use a magnifying glass to find her stomach cramps. How does that... Who knows? How often do you go to the bathroom? And since you're a girly girl, do you poop rainbows? Yuck. I try really hard not to use the bathroom. I go maybe once a week. Oh my god! Once a week, I would explode. No. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Let me put her. Alright, let's listen to her. High blood pressure. We can tell that by feeling her boob. Probably made her uncomfortable. And a rapid heart rate. Pet allergies for sexual activity. Sounds like a good question. When was the last time you had any sexual contact? And no, using a public toilet doesn't count. I guess it's been 4 or 5 weeks since I had sex. Did you use protection? Of course. Uh-oh. Take me through a whole day with ALLISA. What's breakfast? That'd be a salad dressed with vinegar. How decadent and satisfying. What's for lunch? 2 small rice cakes. I don't suppose those rice cakes come on top of a T-bone steak, do they? And for dinner? Sugar-free Jell-O. So what do you think, Dr. House? Can you cure me? Oh, I can cure you, but we're going to have to make an appointment. For the OR? No, Starbucks. I prescribed 3 Danishes and a blueberry muffin. I'm sorry? You're severely anorexic. You need to eat. Try one of those giant black and white cookies. Think of it as a humongous vitamin that's packed full of calories and isn't actually good for you. But, exactly. You don't have a butt. It's my medical opinion that you need more of a butt. Now get your non-existent butt out of here. What the fuck? What just happened? What was all that? So she threw up all over the time? Is that what was going on? Because she would I guess she would eat all that stuff and then throw it up? Huh. Who would have thought? Alright, gamers. I think I'm going to end right here before we go on to the next phase of House. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Hope you liked it. And I will see you next time. Good night, gamers. Chocolate.